Hey everybody, what's going on? It's your girl Sis-Lo in the house tonight. Sis-Lo's in the house tonight. Hey my sugars and sugar feet, sugar foots. What's going on? That light is a bit bright, isn't it? How's everything going, you guys? I've been kind of sick for the last few days. Just coming back, bouncing back, trying to be myself again. And one of the first things I wanted to talk to you about is about the Queen Supreme Court this past Monday. I want to talk about the Larry Nelson situation and a little bit more, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So, first of all, I want to just shout out to Yolanda Martinez for being my number one YouTube sister and sticking in there with me and chatting with me and keeping up with me. I want to love you too. I love her, and I don't want to get in trouble. But quite a few of you guys out there that stick with me, Tanya, and I don't want to start naming names because I shouldn't have started because I don't want to forget anybody, and I love everybody, but I appreciate you. You know who you are. Love y'all. Ain't nothing you can do about it. So, T.S. Madison came on earlier today, and she kind of touched on a little bit of some of the critique that she gets from the Queen Supreme Court by the way of the reviews. And something that she said that was really, really important, and that was that a lot of times people give you critique or review, and they do it non-biased, but there are a lot of people who say things out of judgment as if they had personal experience with her. And then that's when it becomes an issue. Now, first of all, and hello to everybody who's popping in. Say something on the screen so I know who you are. I'd like to acknowledge you. Well, there's a thin line between, hey, Breach. Hey, hope you're feeling good today. There's a thin line between being critiquing and being critical. And when you are critiquing someone, you are doing what you can to help that person to be better at what it is that they have set out to do. But when you are being critical of that person, that just simply means you are being mean, cold-hearted, mean-spirited, dark, evil, ornery, anything you can, and hurtful. And that is painful and well, get your good night's sleep. Thank you for stopping in, Preach. And that's another one of my main supporters is Preach. We support one another, and he has become a very, very good YouTube brother, and I love him. I appreciate him, and I pray God's absolute best for him. God's speed for him in Jesus' name. Thank you so much. But as I was saying, we're back to the difference between being critical and being a critique, giving your critique on something. Now, if you want to say something to help to make me better, I can receive that. But if you're saying something to be damaging or something to like hurt my feelings or to make me feel bad, you can keep that to yourself. And then in a nutshell, that's kind of what Maddie was saying. Now, this past show, this past week's show, uh, it was, you know, not as interesting as Maddie's other shows. Um, it just something wasn't clicking. This is something that I love about T.S. Madison. Let me say that I have been a T.S. Madison fan for a little over a year now. When I first heard of her, I got hooked. I'm like, who is this beautiful woman? And she is so funny. And I'm gonna be honest that I didn't particularly care for her sidekick at the time. I just didn't, Um, I thought that they were kind of comical together. There were some hit and misses with me, but for the most part, the other person just didn't have it for me. She didn't win me over. I didn't hate her, but I didn't favor her. But T.S. Madison really won me over. Her wit, how beautiful she is, how together she was, how she seemed to care a lot for her mom. I love that. And how she loves who she loves. She's down for who she's down for. And I love that. Um, Actually, I was the first person to start using the lipstick emoji, because when I saw her saying, God prepares your lipstick in front of your enemies, and she would put the little lipstick on. And I said, wow, that would be good. So that when the Maddie mobsters would come in and show up for her, we could show our support by um, popping up those lipstick emojis. So I shared that with the group, the Maddie Mob group that I affiliated with, and they said, oh, "Wow, that's a good idea." This was about, I want to say, February of last year, right when the whole fiasco between her and her ex counterpart were working together. Um, this was right about that time, and ever since, and Maddie liked it, and she adopted that emoji and she kept it. I don't think she knew that that was me that actually brought that up and made it a thing, but that's how much I love her. I mean, I even said, "Oh my God, I'm gonna get a little T-shirt made, bling it out, and just having my own personal, paying my homage to her in my own way." Um, so yeah, I back then I came and I made that a thing at the time, and it was a wonderful thing, and it stuck. And I'm just like so excited about that. Then there were some other little ideas or whatever that I kind of brought out, and they will, got her eye, her ear, probably through someone else that I shared it with, and um, some of those things she kind of adopted as well. So I'm like excited about it. It doesn't matter. I know in my heart of hearts where it came from. And I'm just happy. I'm elated that she even liked it enough. So um, anyway, I stuck, and I've been a Maddie fan through the whole thing. One thing that I've learned about Maddie is that she loves whom she loves. And Maddie loves to support. She loves to support, and she loves to support and bring people up, so to speak. Um, for instance, like if there's a business that's just starting out, I don't care what kind of business it is, she knows that she has a targeted population of people and that her fan base is large and she can reach that fan base. If she thinks that there's anything that she could do to help bring some attention to that business, then she will reach out to that person and say, hey, come on, advertise on my show. I'll give you a plug. And the next thing you know, boom, that business is blowing up. And she's so good at it. I mean, she is like off the top of her head good at it, you know? She can just come off her head, ad lib anything, and I love that about her. And it's funny, it's witty, it's quick, and but now we're seeing that can be. I'm sorry, and I love you, Maddie, for and if you even get an eye on this, I love you, and I mean no ill. But that can be good or bad. Reaching back or reaching, Um, let me say that not everybody that is doing well on the viral end of social media can do what you do. Um, some people can keep people's attention doing viral videos because they have, oh, well, let me say, they might be good at doing viral videos, but they're not good at being live. And that's because, doing viral videos, they are able to stop, edit, redo it, and perfect it before they put it out there. But they're not witty enough and quick enough to be able to go live and keep an audience's attention or interest. So maybe some of those guests that you want to kind of introduce to your field, maybe some of those guests you might see how they are able to do with live video on their live, watch their lives before giving them a chance of sitting next to you, because you'll be able to see how they are able to hold themselves together, or are they able to hold a person's attention for more than 5 or 10 minutes, and that type of thing, how they handle the things that go through the comment box, or how they are able to come back from a heckler or whatever the case may be. And then you'll be able to see how they are able to handle being on your show. Because a lot of times where they mess up is they mess up when the heckling starts, or keeping attention during the whole show. Because they can start and stop their videos and come back to it after they take a nap, or 20-30 minutes later after they go to the restroom and come back and want to try it again. But when they're live, they are stationary for that hour, and they have to continue. They not only do they have to keep other people's attention, but they have to be attentive as well. So maybe you should see how they do on their own live or something like that before um, booking them on the show so that you know what I'm saying. So you will be able to see how it might gel, how it might work out. You know, see how they might respond to somebody making them upset or something like that. And that's not being critical at all because I love you with everything I got. That's just, you know, try and see kind of thing. Also, um, they should know how to treat your sponsors. You know, you can't get in front of your audience on a live feed and say, I don't like it. I don't. This person is paying for this time, and this person is paying, and they're putting it. And I'm pretty sure that the food was delicious, but I felt bad for the sponsor. I mean, I felt really bad. You picked it up and brought it back, but you know, common sense don't cost any sense. You know what I'm saying? That should have been like something from the jump. You know, that should have been something that everybody knew. You know, you don't embarrass a sponsor. You know what I'm saying? That was just I don't know. And then everybody that say they love you might not like you. You know, and it's too bad. And it's because you got it going on because you're that deal. You know what I'm saying? You are where they really want to be. You are. I try to say I'm a genetic woman, and you give me goals. You know what I'm saying? If hey honey, you give me goals. I'm just hands down. You give me goals. I mean, some of the stuff you wear, I'm like, oh, dang. If I could do that with that, I'd be all right. You know, and I'm like, I like the hair Maddie had, or I wish I, you know, because I've never worn uh, a wig, ever worn a wig. I've never had my makeup professionally done. I've always done it myself. There are so many things that I have never done, and maybe one day I don't know, maybe one day I'll do a makeover. I don't do a bad job, but it's not crayon box. It's not, you know, the hair and that kind of thing that you wear because you can rock anything. I mean, I've seen red and I've seen pink and I've seen blue and I've seen, oh my God, so many grand array of colors. And I stick with the same three or four colors and I think I'm doing something. So you give me goals and I appreciate that. How a person could be um, so mean spirited as to say they dislike you because you are a trans woman and they are a genetic woman. Let me say that they don't speak for all genetic women because there are so many of us that love you just for you being you. I gotta say that I often forget that you are a trans woman. I often forget it. Um, there's another trans woman, Brazil Noriega. She's beautiful, but looking at her, sometimes I forget that she's a trans woman. But even hearing her talk, kind of, you know, brings it back to the forefront of my mind. But when I hear you talk, when I hear you see how you carry yourself, and it just I forget. I honestly forget that you are a trans woman, and that's very impressive to me. You know, and a lot of genetic women, what we often forget is we know how to be a woman. We were born a woman. We know what a woman is, but we we have forgotten how to be ladies. Um, Let me explain that. A woman does what she has to do. A woman steps up in her place, in her home, in society, in life, and she does what a woman has to do. She's gonna make sure those kids are fed. She's gonna make sure the husband is at home, is taken care of. She's gonna work. She's gonna get her education. She's gonna do whatever it is that she has to do. But sometimes she's so busy doing those things that she forgets how to be that lady. And that lady is pampering herself, taking care of her skin, taking care of her nails, being gentle, being that flower, that beautiful, fragrant, aromatic flower that God created her to be. She forgets how to be that because she's so busy being what she has to be. She can't do what she needs to be or what she should be, and that's loving herself. And those are the types of things that I mean when I say that you, T.S. Madison, gives even me goals, and I appreciate that. So those are just some of the things from the T.S. Madison Queen Supreme Court part of my little tay-to-tay goals tonight. So now I'm going to move on to the Larry Nelson part of it. Now, I have spoken to Larry over the phone maybe 2 times, 3 times at the very most, and the third time might have been because one of us have gotten a call and interrupted the call, and it was a return kind of thing. In those calls, I prayed with him first before anything was said. We prayed. I advised him the way that I advised him. But even in a conversation, Larry was the type of person that explains himself in everything. He feels like he has to give an explanation for everything. On top of that, pretty much, he has his mind pretty much already made up about how he's going to approach that situation. And unless you are swift and quick about changing his way of thinking, nothing's going to change that. He's going to say and do what he's going to say and do because he's motivated by anxiety. He's motivated by anxiety. I don't know between he and Vonnie. I don't know what to think. There were interesting points of view on either side. It was messy all the way around. And it was so dramatic that YouTube has frozen both of their accounts. I guess they said, well, look, we're going to fix this. Take them both off. That'll take it all. That'll take care of everything. So the bad thing about it is, and this is where we have gotten, gone is the day where you can speak your mind and you can say what you want to say and you want to say what you're thinking and it be absorbed the way that you spewed it from your heart or from your thought. Now, you might have tripped over a word or two or whatever, but if it offends someone or if it's not politically correct, then you're automatically wrong. That I think is unfair, because then that gives uh your your amendment rights no validity. You no longer have a right to a freedom of speech. You can't speak your heart or your thought or your mouth, or you can't. You have to be careful about everything, because if you're not politically correct, you're wrong. And that's too bad, because now it's almost like right is wrong, wrong is right kind of thing, or right is perceived as wrong, or wrong is perceived as wrong. And it's not fair. This not directly speaking to, hi sweetheart, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming, sweetie. Um, this is not directly speaking on that, but it's just saying that, if you were to say something about a certain thing, then you got to be politically correct on it, or else. But the good thing about that is that sometimes people can go too far. Some people are so untaught, so unlearned, so uncensored. Oh my goodness, that they might just say any and everything that comes, if it comes up, it comes out. And that's not a good thing, because some people don't care if they offend other people. Some people's intentions are to offend other people. And if you can say things out of your mouth to hurt somebody's feeling, and you just keep on going, you don't feel like, instead of apologizing for it, you make an excuse for it. And then, or either your apology is, I'm sorry, but I'm sorry, and I'm sorry because, is that a real apology? You gotta think about it that way. The other side is when you are being accused of something and you want to defend yourself. If you don't say a word, you might be perceived as being guilty. If you say something, you might say too much and be perceived as guilty. So it's one of those darned if you do, darned if you think, don't kind of things. So I feel like in this situation, both dug holes so deep, so virtually deep, that it was difficult for either one of them to get out of. And because something like that, if those allegations were true, as something that should have been taken care of outside of YouTube, not on the YouTube streets. Not a good thing, because allegedly he lost his job. I don't know where she stands with her job, but I know Michigan is an at-will state. So they can dismiss you at will. If your reputation is bad, if they think this or think that, or just because they don't want you no more, they can dismiss you. And that's how it goes. So he just so happened to be employed by a will company, and they willed, and he had to go. And then the other part about it is, if they decide not to give him unemployment, then he might not get it. He might not get his unemployment. So he might not have an income over some virtual beef. And by virtual, I mean internet beef. And that's too bad. It's awful. The other part of it is we have to forget that whether anyone believes it or not, she is or she feels as if she is, or she stated that she is a victim. You can't victim shame her either. If she is, what if it happened? What if he did do it? Then, you can, hey, sweetie. What if he did do it? If he did do it and everyone is ridiculing her because he lost his job and this, that, and the other, and then you're now taking the side of a sexual predator versus a evangelist slash victim, you know. So, and the truth about it is that we don't know any of them. The only thing the person we know is a virtual characteristic that we have grown to know and like. But you got to remember, you can be anything and anybody you want to be on the internet. You know, I can tell you that I'm 6'4", 120 pounds. Now, if you don't know about all of this healthiness, that I'm not 120 pounds, then you are blind. You can't see. You need to get sunglasses like DMC. But I can tell you anything because I'm on the internet, and you really don't know. You can say, oh, well, maybe she just got a fat face. It is what it is. So you have now taken the side of a predator, and you have victim shamed a victim. And what if that causes that victim to think suicidal thoughts, or God forbid, or something to that effect? So what I'm saying is you have to be really careful about what you're doing. You can't just always be a critical thinker. Sometimes we got to come from a heart of compassion. We have to think, both ways. You have to think both sides, think about both sides. Everybody deserves a chance. Everybody is innocent until proven guilty, and not the opposite. Not the opposite. So, what do you guys think? Do you think that it's okay to just prejudge somebody based on what you see here on the internet? Or, you know what I'm saying? Do you think it's okay to just come to judgment? Because some people, one thing I've learned is it doesn't matter if it's true or not. People love drama. People love drama. People are drawn to lay out like flies on boo-boo when it comes to mess. Pun intended. They are like flies on boo-boo. Like, you drawn to it. Like, oh, let me see what's going on these YouTube streets today. Let me see. And then you have people like, well, I ain't gonna say no names, but I'm just gonna say what I'm gonna say, and I ain't scared. But anyway, you have certain people that will act like they are all friendly and sweet and this, that, and the other. And they approach you like, hey, can you come on my show today? I just want to interview you, give your side, give you an opportunity to speak your side. You tell me, what you think, what you have to say, because I believe you. And then you get on get on the show and get bombarded, bamboozled, hoodwinked. They totally flipped the script on you. And now they over talking. They got the bells and the whistles and the bombs going off and all this noise going and this, that, and the other. And rolling that, well, I won't say their eyes, rolling their eye and acting real ugly and being real indignant. Now, come on. That's not nice. That's not nice. You gonna get on here acting a real straight fool when you ask me to come on your show and you want to get an exclusive interview to increase your numbers and set your bombs off, but you're not being fair because you're not even listening to you baited me. Not me, I'm just saying that. Me for lack of better words. And then, you talk about people, and it's not just one person. This has been done from the same person now. This has been done to several other people. And when the people got on the show, this particular person bombarded them and made them feel terrible. Made them absolutely regret. I don't know what happened to my chat. There it is. You might know who I'm talking about. And it's okay if you do. Because I really, I ain't scared. I ain't never scared. People might have something to say about me. It is what it is. I am who I am. God, thank you. Take me as I am. I'm being worked on. Amen. We all are. But what you're not going to see me do is bait someone to come onto my live, and I act like I'm for you and I'm bamboozling. I come back and I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. If I'm coming to do an interview or something with you, I'm going to give you a list of questions ahead of time. We can tweak that list of questions however you want to do it, and we're going to stick to it, because I have one thing that nobody can take away from me, and it's called integrity. My former pastor and a good friend of mine said, I ain't never scared. I ain't never scared. But my pastor said that gifts and talents will only take you where character and integrity can keep you. That's Bishop Apostle Austin G. Mitchell, right here in Detroit, Michigan. He said that gifts and talents can take you where only character and integrity can keep you. And there's nothing more than the truth. Period. Integrity will have you to research and verify before you report and release a story. Integrity will have you to not broadbeat and embarrass your guests. I'm not going to invite you to my home for dinner, lay out a spread before you. And when you talk about cooking, I'm that deal, baby. I can lay it out, make it gourmet. I can make it seafood, or I can make it soul food, or I can make it simple. But I can cook, baby. I can burn nothing. And I don't mean like blackened. I can cook. So if I lay the feast of the Lord out before you, and then talk about you eating and how much you ate, That's not right. Because I invited you to eat. I invited you. And I told you to be comfortable, to take off your shoes, loosen up your belt and your a notch or two to make room for this meal that I laid for you. Because I'm going not only I'm gonna make all the a 5, 7, 20 course meal, dessert, drink, beverage, everything included. And I'm gonna make sure that not only do you eat and get full, that you got seconds, thirds, and able to take some home if you want to. That's how I do it. But I'm not gonna make you feel bad about doing it. I'm gonna make you feel confident enough that you want to come back and do it again. So if you come onto my show, I want you to have that same comfort. But when you have somebody come on the show and you just bombard them, that's wrong. But here's the thing. You can dish it out, but you can't take it. So now you crying. Now you mad. And now you got a reason. Because you have bipolar. You don't have bipolar. Bipolar got you. You know, so now you crying. On one side of your face, tears coming down your face. The other side, tears going down your back. And you know why? It is what it is. But you making it an ugly situation. Yeah, I'm roasting. I'm roasting and I'm being silly, being funny, but just to make light of a bad situation. But I'm roasting. I'm being funny. I'm being silly. Y'all know why. But at the same time, it was wrong. You don't do what you don't want done to you. And then you do it with fervor. You do it with passion. I mean, you know, oh, that just did something to me. It was so unfair. And there are people who are talented at over talking people. I cannot stand having a conversation with people like that because I'm getting excited just talking to you guys. I'm getting excited. So if I were to get excited over something like that and had to talk over somebody, I wouldn't have a voice at all. I'm losing my voice now. Throat getting dry, mouth getting dry. So just imagine me trying to argue over someone like that. I can't do it. And I don't think it's fair. And if that's the way you are getting your numbers up and building your platform, that's wrong. That's wrong. And guess what? Easy come, easy go. Because you got to be able to keep them. And there's only so many people that once you get that reputation of bamboozling people, bombarding people once they get on your show or on your platform, nobody's going to accept your invitations anymore. They're not going to do it. Right is right and wrong is wrong. You can't do that. You know, you got to have something. If you're going to interview somebody, you can get the same amount of numbers, if not more, being fair. Having integrity. But then you don't want nobody to laugh or talk about your mental issues. And they are very serious. You need to take you a couple of weeks off, get your medications calibrated, and get yourself together. That's what you need to do. I'm praying that you get better. I really am. Because it's not good. Because if you're doing what you're doing on social media, I can just imagine how things are when there's camera goes off. It's not good. So that's that. You agree? Oh, well, I'm glad you agree, brother or sister. Let's talk. How about that? Let's talk classic. I'm glad you agree. I'm so glad. Thank you. Makes me feel better, like I'm not talking off the wall and talking to myself. Let me get a drink. Mouth is dry. This, everybody, is my drug of choice. I'll be quitting soon, very, very soon. How soon I don't rightly know, but it will be soon. Oh, you all want you? Okay, ma'am. I'm sorry. Charge it to my head, not my heart, because you know I didn't know, but I know now, and I will never forget again. I promise you. I shouldn't be drinking this because I have to have a fasting blood, some fasting blood work done in the morning, and I have to be fasting for 8 hours. So now I got to start 8 hours from the last time I drank that because I didn't have water close. But I'm glad you agree with my with what I said. You know, I mean, because only fair is fair. Fair is fair. So where is everybody from? Where you from? Let's talk. And Miss Lady Scoop, and who else is here? I know where Preacher's from. Whomever else is here. Yeah, you have Honey. You have a unisex name, and baby, that music is unisex too. Love it. I love classic hip hop R&B. I love it. So, do you have a station or Ohio? Screen keep going black. Ohio. Oh, I have family in Ohio. I'm not far from. I'm in Michigan. So. Oh, Lady Scoop, you're from Ohio also. Both of you guys. Cool beans. I'm in Detroit. Tracy. Hey, boo. How you doing? How you doing? My little sugar. Sugars and sugar foots. I got that from my grandma, Sugarfoot. She called me that even when I was too young to remember, and it just stuck. I know Tracy is down in Texas. Deep down, I don't know the word. Oh, you called me live? I'm live and in living colors, all of them. Got my PJs on and everything. I had to put my PJs on in order to get my grandbaby to go to sleep. She wanted me to put my PJs on, and then when she gets sleepy, she say, "Grandma, I want you. I want you, Grandma. I want you." That means she want me to hold her. I want you, Grandma. Now she's over there knocked out. This is the my little guest dressing room slash by myself kind of space. You don't have a station, you just look. Okay, okay, I got you. I thought that you have like some people have like you might post the videos of music that you like and share it with your subscribers and things like that. You know, it would be nice to do. You can do that and build your platform. You know, yeah, you can do that and build your platform. Maybe that's something you could do. Just start posting different videos and whatnot of the type of music that you like. Upload it and post it to your page and share it and build your platform. You know? Listen to me talking with all the 60 something subscribers. It's gonna get better though. I believe God. Okay. I'm in Detroit, Michigan. Not for long. Is my page new? Ish. It's newish. I've been on here, but I haven't been trying to build it. I've been trying to build it for a few months now. You know, I had asked Brother Jay to help me out, but I know he's busy, so I just started doing it on my own, you know? I'm trying to work it out. But God is good. It's, you know, I'm honored of all my subscribers, baby, and I know it's gonna get better and better. Oh, you're a new YouTuber. Well, congratulations. I'm gonna make sure I'm going. Oh, you asked Brother Jay to help you. Um, I'm gonna make sure I'm subscribed to you. Let's talk. I'm gonna make sure I subscribe to you. I usually everybody that pop up in my live, I usually subscribe to them anyway. Like unless you are like a creepy crawler or something like that. If you somebody that got crossbones and tarot cards and you know knives with and somebody through somebody's eye and all that kind of, I don't have anything what your religion is, that's on you. But when you start looking bloody and gory, that kind of concerns me a wee bit. Just a little bit. Not a lot. Just a little bit. Just, just a little bit. Yep, I'm going to stay motivated, baby. That's all I can do. You know, I find my little niche. See the picture of my girls? That's two of them right here. That's my oldest daughter, and that's my middle daughter. That's the one whose baby is here right now. She's turning 27 on the 10th, and she just turned 31. And then my baby girl will be 22 on the 6th. My oldest son is 30, just turned 31. And my middle son will be 28 in December the 1st. My oldest son is a musician, very gifted musician. He travels. You don't want to say the S word. What's the S word? Subscribe? Is that a cuss word? Not what? What S word is it? Subscribe? I'm not supposed to say that after dark. But my middle son is an actor, and if you've seen the USAA commercials and what other commercials that he's in, I can't. But he's in a few. He's in a beer commercial, a couple of USAA commercials, a bank commercial. He's very handsome, big bright smile, tall. He's a little browner than me. He's so cute. I'm gonna put his commercials on my page, and you'll know that's my baby. That's my baby boy. His name is Aaron. Yep, yep. He's a. You said earlier, people like drama. Sick of drama. Your channel. Oh, girl. Yeah, my channel will grow. I'm not gonna have that kind of drama, probably because I don't. You know, most of the time I'm arguing. I'm arguing with myself, and that's not interesting at all. You know, usually people like to see you argue with somebody, but when you're arguing with the man in the mirror, it usually doesn't pick up. Like, you know, like. You know, people would next they want to see like how quick or how long it takes for you to start banging your head up against the wall or something. And that's not gonna happen with me. You know, I don't like headaches. Yeah, kind of leery of the pain. Just, yeah. Let me see. What else are we saying on here? I'm gonna have my daughter on here, my oldest daughter, right there. I'm gonna have her on here because she's gonna be starting her own channel. She is an extreme couponer, and she teaches classes on how to coupon. And she's going to start doing virtual classes. I think she's going to charge maybe, I think she said $5 or something like that, for the class. I think those classes will include more than one session, and she's actually going to show you how to do it, show you how to get the coupons, show you how to arrange them and all that, and that she's also going to go out and video herself or go live going out and doing the actual deals so that you can know how to work it. So she's going to be doing that soon. And my grandbabies are going to start their own video channel on YouTube, Kaylee and Madison, and those are her daughters, same one. And their channel is so cute because I wrote them a little theme song and everything. So they are the Kay and Maddie Joe show because Madison's name is Madison Joanne. Well, Madison Helena Joanne Jones. Wait a minute. Madison. Anyway, I'll call her Maddie Joe. So it's gonna be Kay and Maddie Joe show. So I wrote the little song. We're up, we're out on the go. Thanks for tuning in to the Kay and Maddie Joe show. So they have a little brother named Christian. So every time, every time they sing that little song, we're out on the go. Thanks for tuning in to the Kay and Maddie Joe show. When they say the K and Maddie Joe show ended, he say, and Christian show. It is so funny because it sounds like those little things when you see the letters drop and the letters start swinging like he knocked it over or something. It just seems so cute. He is such a cutie pie. And they all have hair like way down their backs, including him. His hair is extremely long, but I won't let him cut it. So people don't like people saying the S word in the comments. What's the S word though? I'm lost. Are you talking about subscribers? Just yes or no? Subscriber, not subscriber. Because I'm green. I'm green. So couponing is very difficult to do. It's truly a science to coupon effectively. That's what great to do. Oh, she's really good. Now I started out couponing, but I just know how to get my deal done. You know what I'm saying? But she actually knows how to get overages and things like that where they have to give her gift cards and stuff back to spend. And like, say for instance, she does all her shopping and gets the detergents. I mean, this girl comes home with large hauls. And let me see if I can find a picture of one of her things. I'll show you guys. But she comes home with large hauls. And then she gets gift cards to shop for like meats and stuff like that. She's even bought the kids uniforms and school supplies and all that off of those gift cards that they gave her. But she's really good at it. She's really, really good. And I'm so proud of her. It's my big girl. Mama's baby. This is just one haul from the other day. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Can you? No, because I can't either. Let me see. Can you wait? How do I do it? How do I do it? The glare. I don't know. I can't. I gotta figure that out. And I don't know how to drop pictures and all that yet, y'all. I'm learning. Oh, poo. How can we do that? Somebody tell me how can I make that where you guys can see it. Anybody know how I can do that? If I turn the light off, you think it'll work? Hold on, let me see if I turn my light off, if I can make it work. Ta-da! Ta-da! I'm back. Ooh, I look green. I look spooky, don't I, y'all? Let me see. Did that work? No. Look like a UFO in the night. No, I guess it just ain't gonna work. Let's see. No, you can see is. God, I gotta figure out how to do this. This is like very. I gotta figure this out. Once I figure it out, maybe I can put something together and post it. Once I learn how to do all those beautiful things that all the advanced YouTubers do, I'll be able to get it going. Ooh, I like it better in the dark, y'all. You can't see all of my flawed skin. I know, girl. I know you can't see. Heck, I can't see, and I'm looking at it. I can't see, and I'm looking at it. I tell you the truth. So, how do y'all feel about Larry's page and uh Vonnie's pages being? They took them all the way down, and it was so it was so scary. Like the way they did it. Like it's like one video at a time. They just started like that's spooky. It was like one little video at a time. They just start like you walking backwards. Like I'm gonna show you how it looked when they start taking their videos down. This how it look. And then Larry wrote a video and said, "Goodbye, YouTube." Goodbye again. Goodbye finale. Yes, seriously though. Their pages were taken down. They took both of their pages down. They're both gone. Now you still see the pictures. They still have their subscribe S word, but it has no content. You'll see the video, like 3 videos up there, but you click on them and you can't watch them. They took their accounts are gone. And they said, when I spoke to Larry, he said 6 months. But I don't know if it's indefinite, and I don't know that they made a backup pages or not. But that's some serious stuff though. Um that's some very, very serious allegations for someone to make, to say that you were stalking and that you were sending indecent, um, unwanted pictures of yours or someone else's genitalia through the internet. You know what I'm saying? So that's some real serious stuff. And then on the flip side of that, it's serious for someone to make those allegations and to get someone fired about it if the intentions were to be uh what's the word that I'm looking for? Vindictive. If you were just being vindictive and making those allegations and they're not true. So malicious is another word. So that's nothing to play with. That can ruin a person's life and it can follow you. You know, and it might be a blessing and a curse because it didn't look any better when Larry was saying that he was getting ready to get plane tickets to come and do bodily, or with the intention of doing bodily harm to Jay Wilson. And if they said that, when Bonnie said that she feared for her life because he said, I got your address, or however she said that it went. Well, and then if they went back through the videos and saw him when he said that he wanted to go to Texas to do harm to Jay, it probably looked like, okay, he is capable of doing these terroristic things, so maybe he did make terroristic threats. So you know what I'm saying? It just kind of didn't look good for either one of them, at that point, because of the videos that they had. And then on her side, for them to have been friends, and he sent the picture and they continued to be friends for 3 months. And then she broke up friendship with him after 3 months after the videos were sent or the pictures were sent. So, it's just too bad all the way around. And I hope that everybody grows from that, because even we can grow from that. We can even, hey, you know, whew. Sorry guys, I had to take a breath for a minute. Sorry. Larry Nelson and Vonnie Vaughn 45, their pages were taken down. Let's talk. Yeah, their pages were taken down. Yeah. This is something that's been going on for the last couple of weeks, and it got more intense. This is the same guy that was beefing with Jay Wilson, you know. And yeah, yeah. So you never know. Okay, you guys, I'm not gonna hold you up. It's about 2 o'clock in the morning, my time. And if I stay up, I'm gonna keep drinking Pepsi. And I need to go take this blood work in the morning because I've been sick for the last few days, and my blood pressure was like way too high when I went to the doctor today, and I got a really bad insect bite, spider bite on the back of my leg, and I'm terribly allergic to them. And the patch on the back of my leg is about like that big now, and it's like beet red. It's really bad. So I have to have this blood work done in the morning and pray because I have a history of having um, other health issues that I ended up in the hospital, and they wanted to keep me in the hospital for like 15 weeks at a time. Mm-mm. So, yeah, just all gonna be good. Thank you. Let's talk. It's well. It's well in Jesus' name. It is well. When peace like a river attendeth my way, when sorrow like sea billows roll, whatever my lot thou hast told me to say, it is well, it is well with my soul, it is well with my soul, it is well, it is well with my soul. I know I'm hoarse, but amen. Good night, my sugars. I love you. Ain't nothing you can do about it.